Wolverine lighting his cigarette with the fire that's on the car or whatever, that's hard as fuck. Here's the thing I don't get about these movies. Why do they pick love interests that are so unattractive? Like, the love interest in Blade Runner is played by Ana de Armas or whatever, and she's beautiful, like that's an excellent choice. But Jean looks like a woman who spends time in a rug store. Like, she looks fine, but come on. The love interest of Wolverine, there's got to be someone who's like really up there, you know? If it's a girl that even Cyclops can land, she ain't really all that. The movie's got a lot of issues. I mean, the only thing it really has over the first two movies is the visual effects, but not really by much. It manages to hold my attention, but it comes across as the movie in the cycle that's like, they know they're gonna make money. They think they're too big to fail. And because of that, it was made with such like little care or concern for having a good script. Professor X dying was dumb. I mean, it can be done, but you know, not with such shit writing. You gotta do it right, you know? I guess if this is the last movie in the series, then like, sure, why not? But this movie has so many problems. Like in the last two movies, Magneto wasn't perfect, but he was like smart and calculated. And not only did he toe the thin line of morality really well, anytime he would go up against someone or they were in the same scene, he would make them also toe the line and show like their, you know, ignorance or naivete or whatever. And he was like one side of a coin that was actually required, you know? Him and Professor X were like two extremes to the solution, and you have to find a balance or compromise in the middle. But you do need Magneto to like solve these kinds of problems. With just Professor X's wisdom or his guidance alone, the mutants would fail and they'd all be exterminated. But in this movie, like, not only is he the one causing the mutants to fail, he's kind of stupid and like not charismatic and not cunning. He's not able to use words to bring people to his side the same way he was before. And when he is able to bring people to his side when they have those scenes, it just seems really stupid because like nobody would, the words that he says are like just generic corny supervillain lines. But the Golden Gate Bridge scene was pretty cool. The ending also might have been kind of cool if I wasn't distracted by the fact that Logan's pants are indestructible and immune to Jean's telekinesis. Why didn't they use that same material that his pants are made out of to make their entire outfits? And then this director, bro, didn't he rape someone? Brett Ratner? More like Brettcon, because all he does is retcon. Jean died, feel emotion. Just kidding, she's back. You were stupid for getting invested in feeling emotion. Magneto lost his powers. Just kidding. Boy who cried wolf. Fool me twice. Professor X died. Just kidding. The end credits scene has to set up the next movie so that we can make another $50 million. It's like, bro, this is how you ruin later installments. Why would I ever be emotionally invested in anything if I know you could just change it later on? There's no regard for consistency. This always happens. When a film franchise becomes well known and you can basically guarantee money, people stop trying and they stop hiring competent people. Instead, they hire idiots and, you know, executives that don't care about story get involved and they go like, hey guys, let's adapt the Cure saga. That shit was mad popular in the comics. And meanwhile, the writers have been setting up the Phoenix saga for the past 3 movies. And it's like, it's actually kind of crazy how they didn't see this. Like, these two sagas literally resolve each other. It's beautiful what you can do here, actually. And the implications of this kind of thing can be like really, you know, deep. I mean, not really, but like they can provide like a reasonable perspective that like people can get behind, you know? Because Wolverine does not need to kill Jean. He only needs to give her the cure. And it's like, boom. Both sagas can coexist and they can have an ending that literally resolve each other. That would have been like a great way to combine them. But no, don't use any common sense or any sort of creativity at all. Or even like think about it for a second. Just phone it in and, you know, make a bunch of shit that'll look cool for the trailer so you could sell a bunch of movie tickets. 2 out of 10.
It's Filthy Frank, motherfucker. It's Filthy Frank, bitch. Let's get some pussy tonight. The One Piece. Can we get much higher? So high.
Hey.
You took everything from me!